Hello everyone, it's Tommy. Thanks for joining. Tonight I'm going to do a brief video for you on what remains from this tremendous pump from Wall Street bets. And I'm talking about GameStop, AMC, and a couple other KOSS and maybe another one. But look, this was a phenomenal pump, and I can't tell you how many people messaged me and how much grief I took when I told people you don't know what you're talking about. Something that goes from $20 to $400, $500 is not going to be sustainable. And I heard people talking about options and taking calls with strikes of 300 and just all kinds of crazy things. And here we are now. It's Tuesday. I'm just going to show you a few things that I wrote that I took grief over because I don't know what I'm talking about. And right here, the very upper left, you might get one more week. That was just maybe out of some kind of optimism, but this thing was going to drop so fast, right? What was happening was manufacturing was being made of FOMO. So there was a lot of FOMO being created here. And anybody that's a new trader definitely doesn't know what they're doing. And I specifically wrote here skilled day traders. You could talk to any pro that's trading these stocks. They're day trading this, right? You're talking about people that are swing trading a stock that went up 1,000, 2,000, 5,000%, just not happening. So if you can see right here, 313 wasn't even the high. This thing's down 71, 72%. And that's not even from the 418, $500 mark. So this thing would be down like what, 90%? Same thing with KOSS. This was well over 100. This thing is down to 21 and it's down 65% from this post. And again, everything that I reiterate to people is, hey, skilled players only. This thing's for day trading. These could be halted anytime. AMC, same thing. During a video that I made a week and a half ago or so, I said, hey, I was actually recording a video when this thing was hitting 20 in the pre-market. It hit $29. I said, this is just not good. You do not want to be buying this over $20. If you're trading it between 20 and 25, whatever, but look at this, $7.88. It had a little bit of a pop today, but people that are praying and hoping and think there's a chance there's another pump, the next pump on something like this is usually much, much, much smaller. You might get back to $10 to $12 possibly, but they could take this thing right down to 3 or 4 bucks. I mean, AMC, they got a loan to save them, but there's no revenue. I mean, everything's shut down right now. No one's going to theaters. Nokia, there's another one. This one had a pump. It's down almost 50%. I can't remember what Nokia's high was, but let's get back into the charts. GME, $483, all the way down in three big red candles. Yes, there were some trades. There were plenty of day traders hitting these. If I show you a 30-minute chart, here's what you're going to see. You're going to see the high of 515 here, a big fall, to 100 bucks, then back up to over 300 in the same day, right? And you're going to see another push to almost 500 bucks in the after hours in the early morning, and then down it goes. Down it goes. There's trading, very little trading since that point. And then today was a big drop and a pop for basically almost 100% actually. So this was about the last of it. Now it hit $150 and it's already down underneath the low, almost the low of day, and that's GameStop. So the next one, same thing, AME or AMC. Here you go. Again, all these spikes. We had this. I alerted a breakout at $3.50. So I alerted this, and there were plenty of opportunities to sell this. But look, you hit over $20, you came down, you went back up. This is normal. You see these kind of bounces on these kind of pumps. But once the brokers started locking things down and making it practically impossible for those guys that were pumping to get their cult following to continue to infuse cash, what do you think's going to happen? Who's going to hold the bag? So new traders, this is something that I try to warn everybody about. And here you go. So I go back on the 30-minute chart. There's plenty of opportunities to trade. You swing something like this at the high of day. If you swing this here at 20 bucks, or yeah, close at 20, look what it opens at. If you're not out of this, for $1 in the pre-market, you're screwed. You're down 50% plus. Then what? Then you're crying, right? So you don't know what to do. Emotions take over. You're losing all your money. So, then you look at this here and it goes up a little bit and then it comes right back down. Okay, it stops at $13. Next day comes down and here we are. It bounces off the bottom here at $6. There you go. You got a 50% play if you're a day trader. A lot of people, that's what you do, right? So these are day trade situations. People are now holding bags on this. So again, here's a reminder. This is what the chart looks like. There's nothing pretty about that. KOSS was another trade that I had last week as well. This is brutal. This hit $130, $127, and look where it is now. It's all the way back to 20. So for people to argue with me and say, no, I've got diamond hands, I'm going to hold this. Okay, you're holding. So I don't know what you're going to buy now that you're holding, but there you are. So again, we go back. Here's the chart. $174 is a high. Again, all the way down. You get a little bit of a day trade possibly. You get a big day trade right here. If you're swinging, you're not making any money. One day, if you swung, that's it. But now, after the pump's over, all you're doing now is holding a bag. So that's pretty much it. And the last one was Nokia, NOK. This one here, not quite as big. Okay, so this one went to about 10 bucks. Hadn't seen that in forever. So this one got pumped as well, and this had absolutely no follow through whatsoever. So very little opportunity here. Maybe a little bit for traders, but again, for people out there that continue to give me grief whenever that's what I'm trying to do here is introduce new people to the market, educate people on the kind of scumbags that are out there that are pumping these kind of things. It's great up front, but somebody's going to hold the bag. Somebody's going to lose, and it's always the guy that chases late, puts his mortgage on the line, and does all those sorts of things. So that's why I get pretty fired up about it. So I'm a trader, and that's what I do, and those are the kind of things that I help people with, looking at charts and such. But this is brutal. So if you're, hopefully you're not stuck in this if you're listening to this video. I'm not trying to really upset anybody here. It's just more educating. But again, from $513, people talking about it going to 1,000 and 4,000. Well, I don't know what to tell you. So it's unfortunate. But anyway, look, guys, I hope I shed a little bit of light on you. I've got plenty of videos out there. I'm always working to educate people on scenarios with trades and things like that. So if you like this, subscribe, hit the like button. Definitely follow along because I'll have more video content coming out here soon on more standard normal plays. Most likely, I think that this pump is going to be a thing of the past here. We might see little spurts of it in the future, but again, you have to limit your risk and understand what you're getting into.